At Merit Health Medical Group, our mission is to provide high-quality health care in a convenient hometown location. Our team of primary and specialty care providers is here to take care of your family's immediate medical needs. With over 30 clinics and numerous specialties in Central Mississippi, we're here to help you live a happier, healthier life. Merit Health Medical Group. Good health is just around the corner.
Hello, Jags. I'm Mary Hawkins Butler, and I am honored to be your mayor. I'm your biggest fan. Not only do you compete athletically, but also academically. Oh, we are so proud of you. You compete locally, you compete regionally, and nationally. We know that the time is now. You can make your mark. Go out and get it. Nothing is impossible. We are behind you, and we love you.
The right bank. It just fits. With online and mobile tools that give you the freedom to do more. The power to make your dream home yours. And help your business stay on top. Technology that makes one bank fit you to a T. Trustmark. People you trust, advice that works.
Quality, integrity, and excellence. Kincaid's Fine Clothing, Old Town Square, Ridgeland.
Welcome to the Toby Collins Coaches Show, brought to you by our friends at Kincaid's Fine Clothing. I'm Bob Sullender with the coach of the Madison Central Jaguars, Coach Toby Collins. This last week, Madison Central took out the second-ranked Starkville Yellow Jackets, and the Jungle handed them a big loss. And Coach, 41-7 was the lead in the fourth quarter, 1 point away from a running clock against Starkville. And you had to be doing something right on the defensive side of the ball because that Jag defense was dominant.
Yeah, in a lot of ways, I think this is probably one of the more dominant games that we've had since I've been here. You know, it's really surprising to me, really, to do that to a Starkville team ranked number 2 coming in. You know, on film, probably one of the better teams, if not the best team that we've seen this year from just a athleticism standpoint. I thought our kids went out and just played lights out from the beginning, and you could really tell on Monday. You know, when you heard the kids talking about, you know, it being Starkville week and you know, let's get ready, let's lock in. You know, those are things that I haven't heard all year long. So it's a testament to the kids. They knew what was at stake. They knew that this is the part of our season that really, really matters. You know, we want to win them all, say that all the time, but when you get in region play, it's just a different level of focus. And I thought we had that this past week, and especially in the game. And to be able to do that to Starkville is just you just can't put that into words.
Yeah, wow. It's just a defensive stranglehold on the Starkville Yellow Jackets. And you really turned it into a one-facet game for them. The Jag defense held Starkville to 50 yards rushing, and I think one of the big turning points early in the game that just really swung the momentum was that big interception, the pick six by Jaden Johnson.
Yeah, you know, Jade, just really proud for Jaden. You know, you're talking about a sophomore that hadn't played safety, really never played safety in ninth grade ball. You know, just 1 year removed from playing freshman football. And, you know, he's taken a couple of chances early in the year and missed that same play. And, you know, me and his coach, his position coach, talked about it. I can't remember what game it was, but he took a chance and missed the interception, gave up a big play. And, you know, told him, hey, don't come down on him. That kid's going to make some plays this year. And we don't want him scared. Don't want to scare him away from trying to take that chance and have a turning point. And he did that in the game. Just super proud of him because, like you said, that was a big time momentum swing, and they never got it back.
Yeah, Marvion Jackson, John Michael Costanza, Miles Miller. You know, I really don't want to name a whole bunch of names because we're going to leave somebody off the Mount
Yeah.
Rushmore of the defense, how well that they played.
Yeah, let's just say the entire unit. You know, everybody that went out there and played on that side of the ball, they were lights out. You just run into the football. I've said it time and time again, we're not the biggest defense in the state by any means, but we've got a bunch of guys that can run. They understand leverage. They understand our scheme, what we're doing. I think, you know, Coach Livingston does a great job of keeping it simple and letting those guys just go out there and play. And, you know, that showed up Friday night. And just we're super proud of them.
Up next, we'll talk about the Jag offense. Had to score some points to beat Starkville, and so they did. So we'll talk about that right here on the Madison Central Football Network. Super Talk Mississippi 97.3 FM.
I'm so excited about your job promotion. Remember our first time ever celebrating at Lost Pizza? I think it was our prom. Are you even listening to me? Are you even listening to me? Are you even listening to me? Are you even listening to me?
Sorry, I got lost.
It's easy to get lost with our fresh, savory ingredients. Get lost with Lost Pizza.
How do you unwind? Whether it's hunting, riding horses, or just sitting around a campfire. It's better on land you own. Southern Ag Credit can finance that land. Give our Ridgeland office a call at 601-499-2850. Jamie, Kevin, and Pate will get you started. Or visit us online at southernagcredit.com.
Where is your nearest Bank Plus? We're here. Here. And here. We're with you wherever, whenever you need us. Your bank. Your plus. Bank Plus.
Welcome back to the Toby Collins Coaches Show, brought to you by our friends at Kincaid's Fine Clothing. I'm Bob Sullender, along with the coach of the Madison Central Jaguars, Coach Toby Collins. Last week, Starkville falls to the Jags in the jungle, 41-21 here, and Vic Sutton big on offense, 11 completions, and his go-to guy, Isaiah Spencer, big night, 8 catches, 186 yards, and it's got to be kind of comforting to know you got those two guys really kind of pulling the load on the offensive side of things on the pitch and catch.
Yeah, a lot of consistency out of Vic, and that's what it takes, you know, for him to come out. We need him to be like that every week because we need to be a little bit more balanced this year just because of the way we're built. And to see him come out and go 11 of 16 for a little over 230 yards against a Starkville defense that's going to play man-to-man coverage. So, and the thing about it is when you play man-to-man, those windows, those throwing windows are a lot smaller than they are when you throw it against a zone defense. So he was really locked in, did a great job of putting the ball where only our guy could catch it. And obviously Isaiah caught the majority of those 11 passes and had a big night for us. So just really proud of those guys. They're playing good football and just need them to continue to do that.
Of course, the ground game helped out as well. Connor Brown, Glenn Singleton, of course, Day Pullen in the game as well. But I really like the fact, the kind of change up with the Wildcat that y'all put in there. Jake Norris here and there. And, of course, he had 33 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's kind of our version of the Wildcat. I guess we could call it the Big Cat or something.
The Big Cat, right.
Usually you put a guy in there that's kind of a slasher that can, you know, run and make people miss. Jake's that guy that's going to catch it and run right at you. And you either get out of his way or get run over. And he's just, as you saw at the end of last year, that's just going to be a part of our offense. I mean, it's just going to kind of be a change of pace.
Matt Zulaga, 5 extra points along with the 2 field goals, and the special teams really played well as well.
Played really well. You know, kickoff team gave up a couple of big returns, just people getting out of their lanes, something we worked a lot on this week in practice. You know, fortunately, we didn't have to punt all night, and that's something that I didn't realize until after the game. Our long snapper, Jay Matthews, came up and said, I guess y'all didn't need a long snapper tonight. So it's always a good night when you don't have to punt, for sure.
Yeah, when the long snapper doesn't get in the headlines, it's usually a good thing.
That's right. Yep.
Exactly. Up next, we'll talk about the matchup in district play. The Jags are 1-0, and they head to Grenada to take on the Chargers right here on the Madison Central Football Network. Super Talk Mississippi 97.3 FM.
When I was injured, I thought my season was over.
I was determined to get back in the game.
My Mississippi sports medicine surgeon drew up the perfect game plan.
My recovery, their game plan.
A game-winning combination.
20 physicians, 7 subspecialties, 1 focus. You, Mississippi Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Center.
Today's education can create a brighter future. That's why Gray Daniels Automotive is proud to support students right here in Mississippi. With our Gray Daniels Drives Education Scholarship Program, we award high school seniors who go above and beyond in the community with $2,500. And so far, Gray Daniels has given nearly $30,000 to deserving seniors. To nominate or apply for the Gray Daniels Drives Education Scholarship, visit graydanielsdriveseducation.com.
Professional Eye Care Associates has a large variety of designer eyewear for all your needs. Whether it's bifocals, specialty lenses for sports and hunting, or help with long hours of computer work, we can take care of you. If you prefer contact lenses, our professionals will guide you to ensure your best vision and optimal comfort through the variety of premium contact lens options available in our office. Call Professional Eye Care Associates to schedule an appointment to improve your vision today. 5 locations to serve you: Brandon, Canton, Madison, Ridgeland, and Yazoo City.
Wingstop.
Yep.
Tonight, get your lemon pepper buttery fix, or make it a sweet and spicy Korean Q affair, or kick things up with a hint of mango habanero heat. Classic or boneless wings.
Who ate all the boneless?
You did.
Sounds like me.
Get flavor delivered to your door today at wingstop.com.
Welcome to the Toby Collins Coaches Show, brought to you by our friends at Kincaid's Fine Clothing. Tonight, the Jaguars traveled to Grenada to take on the Chargers, 4-1. Chargers fell last week to Tupelo 20-7. The Charger offense, 22 points per game, and a lot of those come on the ground, Coach. And that's one of the things that the Jags have been able to do is contain, especially against Starkville last week. They've been able to contain the rushing game.
Yeah, and we're going to need that again tonight. I mean, Grenada, kind of new to 6A. That's what I've kind of preached to our kids all week. We've played opponents, the majority of this year are opponents that we're familiar with, people that we play year in, year out. Grenada's kind of a new, I guess the new kid on the block, for lack of a better term. So we're going to need to, go up there and like you said, contain the run. I mean, they're really, I don't want to say they're one-dimensional because they do throw it a little bit, but the majority of their offense is in the ground game. I mean, they're going to run the football, run it right at you. They're going to be physical up front. The quarterback is a good runner, so that creates some issues because a lot of zone read or midline or option style offense. So we're going to have to be sound and keep everything in front of us and run to the ball.
Well, defensively, it seems like the backfield for the Chargers really kind of caused some confusion. 17 sacks up front and 7 interceptions through 5 games.
Yeah, I mean, it's something to be worried about for sure.
Absolutely. What's the biggest challenge facing the Jags going on?
I think they're a big football team, and I talked about it in the last segment. We're not a big football team, so. And they're physical up front on both sides of the ball. So we're going to have to match that physicality. And, defensively, Coach Livingston's going to have to put the D-line on the move, bring some different pressures, bring it from, different areas of the field, and then play sound in the back end to just make sure we don't give up a big play action pass. Offensively, we're going to have to do much of the same of what we did last week. We're going to have to be okay with 3 or 4 yards of carry, hoping that it's going to open up the play action pass when we get some explosive plays out of, our receivers and our quarterback. So, week in, week out, it doesn't matter who you play in this region. You're playing a good football team. You're going to play a football team that's well coached. You're going to play sound in all 3 phases of the game, or otherwise you're going to get beat.
Coach, good luck tonight.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Up next, back to the field in Grenada here for the Madison Central Football Network. Super Talk Mississippi 97.3 FM.
There are people who go to the gym, and there are those who come to Madison HealthFlex Performance Training Center, a unique fitness experience, so much more than a gym.
Today's education can create a brighter future. That's why Gray Daniels Automotive is proud to support students right here in Mississippi. With our Gray Daniels Drives Education Scholarship Program, we award high school seniors who go above and beyond in the community with $2,500. And so far, Gray Daniels has given nearly $30,000 to deserving seniors. To nominate or apply for the Gray Daniels Drives Education Scholarship, visit graydanielsdriveseducation.com.
Quality, integrity, and excellence. Kincaid's Fine Clothing, Old Town Square, Ridgeland.